Hey there, I've got a pretty exciting new mod that just released the other day. This is the extended Chao Garden released by Timkho. Shout out Timkho. They were actually in my stream the other day kind of explaining how this works and going over some things. So at first, when you first enter the garden, it doesn't really look that much different, other than there's an extra pillar over there, but if you walk around a little bit, look at this. We've got like extra areas in the Chao Garden, hence extended Chao Garden. There's also a dark garden version too, so we'll be showing that off here in a little bit. But this garden is kind of amazing. So shout out Timkho. There hasn't really been like many Chao Garden modders that have tried extending the gardens or really expanding past like the base design. This is one of the first I've ever seen, so very cool. There's this little cave area down here. Got the rocking horse just chilling down here for some reason. We'll bring that up to the rest of the Chao. But a whole little cave area down here. Now let's go back over here. There's also a picnic table as well. Come up here. Let's just drop that down for these guys. And then over this way, there is a cave, another kind of cave that pops out over here. This design is awesome. Timkho did a really good job, and I think it's really cool how they expanded these areas. They look very natural. If Sega or Sonic Team was ever going to come back and release a patch to expand the gardens, I imagine it would probably look pretty similar to this, so very cool stuff. There definitely are a few kind of quirks with it that you got to keep in mind. First things first, let me show you this. The Chao waypoints, they're not really set up that well in this garden. That's not really on Timkho at all. That's just something that really hasn't been touched at all by Chao Garden modders, maybe like ever so slightly by a few of them, but it's kind of unknown territory for a lot of modders. So all these little dots here, you see these green ones, some blue, red, these basically all tell the Chao where to walk and where they can go in the garden. So you can see actually most of the expanded areas don't actually have any, so Chao will never walk over there. As you can see, we kind of have all the Chao still in this initial starting area. No one's really moved too far into the new areas. Because they're just not programmed to do so. But eventually, I hope that will be added to this mod. They will be able to walk over to those areas. Enhanced Chao World currently has a new update that's in the works that will make it a lot easier for Chao Garden modders to actually like mod the gardens themselves. So I'm really excited for that. I think that'll be a really big deal once that comes out. But here, let's try bringing a Chao into the cave. Let me turn off these waypoints. Here we go. And here, let's take Sapphire. We got Sapphire right here. And let's just see what happens. So if you guys saw this on my stream the other day, I'm actually on a newer update, so things have been a little bit more fixed. But before, if you bring a Chao down here, they'd think they're in the pool and actually try swimming to the regular pool, and they'd start swimming through the ceiling. It was actually pretty interesting. But now it's a little bit more functional, as the Chao will not do that. Instead, I think we'll just kind of walk around like normal. I'm not actually totally sure what'll happen. Let's see what Sapphire does here. Interesting. So far, a lot less glitchy than I thought it would be. Again, last time I used this before the most recent update, our Chao swam through the ceiling. But Sapphire seems to be actually functioning somewhat normal. It looks like they're trying to get to a waypoint that's probably like directly above them right here, so maybe not. They're kind of running around other areas, so we'll just kind of leave Sapphire here. We'll see if they manage to make their way back to the rest of the Chao. But let's grab another one. Let's grab Choa here. And let's try going over to this area and see what happens. Yeah, this other area. And when we tried this on stream, they tried to swim back to the garden, or fly back, I guess, over this railing. And see, it looks like Choa is still trying to do the same. And maybe they'll just get stuck here. Oh no, they're flying. Oh, there is an invisible wall though. So they are just kind of stuck. But as you can see, the waypoints aren't fully functional at this point. But the main section of the garden is very usable and pretty much the same as the normal garden, but got some extra extended areas to bring your Chao to, which is pretty cool. So Sapphire hasn't really moved much, mostly just running around in circles down here, but it's cool that Timkho is able to fix this though. So they are addressing the collision issues and making it so the garden's more functional for the Chao, even if they aren't able to actually like walk everywhere. So very cool that they fixed that. Earlier I also mentioned there was an extended dark garden, so let's take a quick look at that. This one's the newer of the two, so I believe this one's probably got more collision issues and just isn't nearly as polished yet as the other one. But this one is very cool and I think even more expansive than the other one. But first off, you can see there's a kind of an area to go down here. And I might have to use the debug camera for this. Earlier when I was trying to get through here, my camera glitched out pretty bad. But there's a whole like kind of walkway down here. And we'll see, okay, yeah, so I think actually it just makes my character teleport. You can see Sonic's actually like up top now, so I don't know why that happens. So here, let's go free cam so that we can more properly explore this. But so again, this, we have the normal garden over here, the normal area. Come down this way. And then down here is like a whole cave. The cave's actually kind of scary. It's kind of a very grim cave. It's literally just blood. It's actually really cool. They add like a whole separate pool for the Chao to swim in. The extended neutral garden doesn't have that, so that's cool. And then it reaches up. There's a little hole through here, but before we go through that, let's go back out this way. So we're up top now again, the normal area. And if you go into here, into the little cave, again, this isn't normally only in the Dreamcast version, this little like mountain or cave or whatever. You go through here, and then the cave's even extended too. We got more gravestones. There's some like pillars in the cave, which is kind of cool. Fence. And then over here is the hole that drops into that blood cave. So like a very much extended cave here. Very cool. Some more like props in it and decorations. Very nice. And then also up top over here, and I don't think I need the free cam for this. Let's go back to normal Sonic. Unless my camera's stuck. You know, it's working. But here, and then we're gonna jump up here. And we got this area too. I don't know if it's supposed to be like an open grave or if this is eventually gonna be like a little pool to swim in or something, but there's like a little hole here along with some more graves, another tree. And overall, this is just a much cooler version of the Dark Garden, as again, we got some new areas to explore and go into, which is very cool. So shout out to Timkho for creating this. They did an amazing job, and I'm very excited to see the future of this mod and their other mods too. I'm hoping they eventually design a custom hero garden that's extended, but we'll see if that eventually comes along. Hopefully it does, fingers crossed. And if you want to download these and try them out yourself, I do have download links available in the description, so check there. And I got one more exciting thing related to Chao Garden Modding that I want to show off first before we end off this video. The day and night cycle in Chao World Extended has undergone a major update thanks to Exant. Previously, whenever it would switch between day and night, there'd be a full-on fade to black, and then the sky would suddenly be changed. You know, suddenly it's daytime, full-on screen fades to black, and now it's night. But with this new update, it's a much more seamless transition between day and night. Also, Exant is saying that this should apparently work with custom gardens, which is really cool, because previously the day and night cycle only worked with the vanilla, hero, normal, and dark gardens, no custom gardens. So I'm not 100% sure if this is related to the enhanced Chao World API thing that was in the video a little bit earlier. I think it's probably completely separate. But between this and the updates to enhance Chao World to make garden editing easier, I am very excited for the future of custom garden editing. I know I've said this in a few videos lately that we're kind of undergoing a potential renaissance for Chao, and it's happening. You know, I keep saying I think Sonic potentially will end up releasing a new Chao Garden or one in a game just based off the hints from the movie and the new Sonic game. But even if none of that happens, the Chao Garden modding community is flourishing right now. We got a whole bunch of new custom garden skins. We got developments to custom garden editing as a whole. Day and night cycle, we got the extended gardens, so like models within gardens are actually being edited more now. It's not just the Zen garden or the Wind Waker garden, it's other gardens doing it too. And it's very exciting. You know, as someone who's really into Chao and kind of plays Chao a lot, this is really cool stuff, and I'm very excited to see the future of Chao Garden Modding. That's everything I've got for today. Thanks for checking out this video. Thank you to everyone who clicked the like button, and thank you to all the channel members for supporting the channel. Without you guys, I would not be able to create content regularly and stream often, so thank you so much for allowing me to do all this. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and take care.